being here. I appreciate you all joining. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate everybody being here, friends. Thank you so much for your support. Feel free to connect with me if you have any questions. Um, Thank you so much. We are talking all things going live. If you have any questions about how to go live, let me know. I appreciate the support of you all being here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and follow and connect, friends. Thank you so much. Make sure you click the subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. So I appreciate everybody being here. Let me know if you have any questions as you prepare to go live with confidence and ease. So come on in, ask questions. I want to make sure I'm answering your questions as well as you come in. I want to make sure I'm answering your questions. I appreciate everybody joining me. So we are going to go live on TikTok a little early. I'm moving slowly. Um, so feel free to come in, ask questions, friends. We are going to go live very soon. So I appreciate you all coming in. Let me know if you have any questions in the meantime. Appreciate the support. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask. Um, come on in and ask questions. Let me know if you need support. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you need any questions answered. All right, friends, we're going to go live in just a few minutes. Thank you all for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. Appreciate everybody coming through. All right, friends, we're going to go live now. TikTok, welcome to the live, everyone. Come on in. Let me know if you have questions. We are talking all things going live. Feel free to come in. We're talking about live streaming tips, how to go live with confidence and ease. I want you to go live. As you come in, feel free to come in and ask questions. Let me know if you have any questions. How you doing, Regina? Thank you so much for joining. Feel free to ask questions as you come in, friends. Thank you so much for being here. We are talking all things going live. How you doing, Duncan? Thank you so much for being here. Glow, how are you, friend? How's everything going? How are you, friend? Hi, Duncan. Hi, Glow. Thank you so much, Black Lotus. How you doing, friend? Appreciate you being here. Hello. Hello, Happy Hunt Join. Thank you so much as well. Thank you all for coming in. Hi, how's everything going, Duncan? Thank you so much for joining. Tell me where you're from, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Survivor Awareness Advocacy, giving voice to victims. Knowledge is protection. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Self-love. Thank you for joining. Let me know if you have a question, friend. Appreciate you being here. You're from Kenya. Welcome to the room. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. Let me know if you have any questions, friend. Hey, Trisha T, how are you? Thank you all who are coming into the live. Let me know if you guys have questions. Martin, thank you so much. Hey, how you doing, Trisha T? Thank you so much. E-Nurse, I think you're coming in as well. Appreciate you all being here. Duncan, hello, everyone. Duncan, let me know if you have any questions as well. Busy bus, still working. How you doing, friend? How you doing? Are you gonna be cooking? Let me know if you're cooking as well. How's everything going, Trisha T? Hopefully you get some rest as well, and Ethan is doing fine. Keep me posted. Hey, Glow. Hey, Coach Rhonda. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Unwritten Unstoppable. Thank you so much for joining others who coming in. Miss Vicky, how are you? Come on in. Grab your daily heart me. Thank you so much. Today is the last day of that Community Fest gift. And so, thank you so much, Miss Vicky. Thank you for that daily heart me. Unwritten Unstoppable. Thank you as well. Thank you all who are doing the likes. I appreciate the support. Today is the last day of the Community Fest gift. So earlier today, they gave me the Community Fest as my gift. So we'll see. So I appreciate all the support. Thank you all for the shares. Thank you all who are coming in. If you are new, come on in. You was searching for me. I was in a meeting that took a little longer, so it took me a little bit of a time to transition over. So I appreciate it. Trisha, how you doing? Thank you for the radiant launch. Radiant launch. Appreciate that as well. Appreciate all the support, you all. Let me know if you have any questions as you guys are coming in. Coach Rhonda, thank you for the populars. I see you. Thank you for the roses. You all are awesome. I appreciate all the support. As you guys come in, feel free to ask questions. So I did a thing, Coach Vicky. I did a thing today. I did do it. I uninstalled and reinstalled, y'all. So I uninstalled and reinstalled the app just so that y'all know I did do it. It wasn't that serious. It did pop right back up to my account. I didn't get the new 3 gifts thing, so I didn't do it. I was praying you still had your account. Someone told me my friend account name. Someone took my friend's account name. Oh, really? When they uninstalled and reinstalled, it came right back to my account. It came right back to it. So we'll see. I caught myself trying to test the waters and see if that makes a difference. You said no. Oh, really? What you mean? Somebody took your friend's account name. So, Coach Jesse, happy birthday. Happy birthday, friend. Let me do my cheers. Oh no, my volume's low. I didn't hear it. So I didn't hear it. Oh my gosh, yes. Our friend is celebrating that major milestone birthday. Yes, happy birthday in the chat. Let's throw some stickers at her. Happy birthday, friend. You said thank you. Do you feel older today? What does it feel like? I got a few more months. What does it feel like? I hope it feels good, friend. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. That is awesome. Glow, how you doing? Come on in. Does it feel any different? I love it. Yes. Coach Jesse been talking about today forever. You've been talking about this date. It's like, hey, it's coming. February is my month. So hopefully it's feeling as good as you thought it would feel. I know it does though, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining us on your birthday. So you say yes. I love it. She's battling tonight also. Let me put that out there. So her battle tonight is 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so 7 Central, 8 Eastern. So if you want to connect with our birthday girl, celebrate her. She is the big 50. She's celebrating that milestone birthday. So hopefully you have a great birthday, friend. I will be out in these streets with you celebrating. So hopefully everything is going great. Elle, thank you so much for joining others who came in the room. Lynn, how are you, friend? Come on in. I hope all is well. Let me know if you have any questions. Others in the room, let me know if you have any questions as well. Um, Interesting. Okay. Good afternoon. Hold on one second. TikTok just said something about filtered comments, and it was like a little swipe on the screen to kind of show. I guess that's part of the enhancements, y'all, the updates. Let me say this though. Before I went to uninstall and reinstall my app, there was an update. So, my friends, go check for your updates. Go check for your updates. I did uninstall and reinstall though, and it wasn't that bad. It just, I just literally went to the app on my phone, held it down, and it showed the option to remove it. So I removed it, and then turned my phone off and on, and then I went back into the App Store and reinstalled it. But before I reinstalled it, I actually had done the update, the latest update. So that was there. So when I went to go reinstall it, and then I went to TikTok, um, to open it up again, it went straight to my account. I didn't have to log in, I didn't have to do anything. So it went straight to my account. So, did it make a difference? I feel like I'm seeing, it's definitely kind of going through the updates like, oh, here's where your inbox means. You're seeing those little messages that kind of pop up to kind of give some information about the app. When I went to go live just now, it showed up the virtual gifting policy. So it did show that. Leanne, don't go nowhere. Leanne, don't go nowhere. Wait a minute. We're going to talk about what happened today. But I was sharing how I uninstalled and reinstalled my app. So I did do it like you shared yesterday that you had done it. You didn't have to put password in. I did not. It went straight to my account. Unforgettable Bakery and Deli, thank you so much for being here. I did not. You did it. I did do it. I did it. I was like, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it. So I did do it. Yes, pull her up. You say, yes, pull her up. We got questions. Now I'm a Floridian technically, so I understand what just happened, but I think the people in the room we got questions. Did she bring the iguana? Leanne, are you available to chat? Let us have Leanne chat with us for a minute. Y'all would have to have been there. Those who are coming in the room, thank you for being here. If you're new, if you haven't been here in a while, say hello. I appreciate you all being. You said yes, I am. Um, we're worried about Steve the iguana. What happened? So if you guys missed it, Leanne had a flood of people in her room watching her wrangle this iguana. So some of it. She is a iguana wrestler, a wrangler.
Yeah. I don't even know how to. I was just having my regular life, y'all, and I don't even remember how it started. I think I heard or we heard the live was already in a strange place because I was doing the live out of my garage, so there was a lot of. For some reason today, every helicopters were flying low,
Okay.
sirens were everywhere, and then we started hearing, like, I think I started hearing scratching, and right on the side of my garage is my
The gutter.
the gutter with the
Yeah.
downspout.
Yeah.
And so when I went out to investigate, I saw the iguana's tail sticking out of the curve of the downspout. And so, I went back to printing because I told everyone, I was like, the iguana is stuck, y'all. And, it's like,
So it was like trying to climb and you just heard this like scratching noise. Is that what you're
yeah.
saying?
So it had already gotten up, and it was just maybe about not even a foot of the tail. And I brought the live out to the driveway so they could see the tail. So I kept going back and printing and chatting a little bit. And of course, a considerable number of people asked me to keep checking on the iguana. So I did, but unfortunately, the iguana wasn't having much success in whatever it was doing. I think at that point it was trying to get up.
Oh, go up, not out, not backwards.
Yeah, because I didn't realize how far up it had gone. So then
Yeah.
I was asked to pull the iguana out by the tail.
Yeah. I was thinking
And
that.
yeah, my initial reaction to that was no.
I tried to co-host with you too. We
You,
were
I
matched.
didn't see
Yeah, we
it.
were matched. It wasn't. We weren't on the same
Oh, I
thing.
had my 18 and
You
over
had
on.
one.
That's
Okay.
why.
So I was like, "What
Um,
is happening?" I was seeing it on the screen here. I was like, "What is going on?" And then I think I can't remember who said it, but they was like, "She's trying to get an iguana." I said, "Are we talking about like a little lizard or an actual iguana?" And then I saw the tail. I was like, "No, that's an iguana. That ain't no lizard."
so,
There you
so
go.
y'all, the best part of this whole drama is, for those of you that are familiar with my live streams in the morning, I am typically doing, I'm doing a back to basics drawing practice for myself that inevitably has become like a tutorial style, like a collective educational room style
Mm-hmm.
thing. And we had moved on to animals at the end of last week, and we voted, and I had a list of animals that I was going through. I started with horses, and yesterday morning, I started with iguanas.
Wow.
And iguanas were chosen from last week.
Wow.
So I was drawing an iguana, a basic iguana breakdown shape yesterday. And in the conversation, of course, it came up, everyone always says, oh, I would never want to live with the iguanas. And I was like, y'all, as I've lived here for 10 years, and it hasn't been, I can count on one hand, like in my neighborhood. I'm not saying I don't see iguanas in other places all the time. I do, but I was like, I can count on one hand how many times I see iguanas around here. It's like all of this I said yesterday. And so today, to have an iguana stuck in my downspout was a strange thing. So I decided I was going to pull the iguana out at the urging of everyone. I do not recommend that, y'all.
So wait a
I'm
minute,
just
wait a
saying.
minute. You did help him. You helped
It,
Steve. That's his
I,
name for me, Steve.
I
Steve the
did.
Iguana.
So, y'all, the reason that anyone is even referring to the name Steve is earlier in the live, in the beginning of the live, when I had started printing, Steve came in, and Steve comes into my live, and Steve
Okay.
is fine.
Okay.
Steve came in this particular morning, and after I pulled up print, Steve said, "Oh, you need a man in that house," like
Oh.
that. And so I was like, oh, really, Steve? Why do I need a man, Steve? And how do you know there's no man here, Steve? So Steve said, you need a man to help with the press. So Steve became public enemy number one
Oh, okay.
through the entire life. Even after Steve left, Steve was the villain of the show. So when we got into this whole thing with the iguana, lots of things about Steve and the iguana came up.
Yes.
So I took a glove. I don't know if y'all saw my glove, but I took a glove to a
I
crop.
saw the blue glove, the blue plastic glove.
So yeah, let's be clear, y'all. It wasn't just a regular old glove now. It's a heavy duty
Oh, was it?
nitrile glove.
Okay, okay. I was like, why did she get like a gardening glove or something like that?
It's a heavy duty nitrile glove.
Okay. Okay.
That's why I picked it, because I was like, if that, at least this way I might not feel the texture. I don't know. I was freaking out. Anyway, I started putting the iguana, and the tail part wasn't that big at that point. But when I started pulling it, you start to feel the weight of the, oh,
Oh
y'all.
wow. Okay.
So then of course the chat is on fire, and recommendations are coming everywhere.
Real quick, TikTok gave me the flash goal. If you guys don't mind supporting, I appreciate any support with the flash goal. But so you could feel the texture through the glove, like the scaliness of
I
the.
couldn't feel that, but
Okay.
in pulling, so let's be clear, y'all. I wasn't pulling the iguana's tail that hard, because you know what I was terrified of? I was terrified of not knowing what it looked like. Honestly, if I had seen it run up there, I would have pulled it out, no problem. That's what
Oh.
that might be a strange thing for y'all, but because I wasn't sure what it looked like, I think I was a little bit traumatized, because the day before I had been looking through so many iguana pictures for references. And
Oh.
I don't mind seeing iguanas. I don't. When I see them, I'm not bothered by it. I don't want them I don't want them running to me, but I'm not bothered by them. But seeing all those reference photos, and I said it on the live yesterday, like I kind of got like weirded out because of all the different types of iguanas and iguana bellies. That's what I was thinking about pulling on the iguana. Anyway,
Well,
oh
you
God,
wouldn't.
y'all.
I don't think. I think you needed to take out that down spout for it to
I
get
did
out.
take it
You
out.
did, but I saw when you kicked it out. But I don't think you would have been able to pull it out through. You know what I'm saying with the
No, so
tail.
you're right. Because initially I thought that I guess I wasn't thinking about how long iguana tails
Mm-hmm.
are.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought the iguana was stuck in the curve.
Yeah.
So
It was
that's,
up
I
there.
think we all thought that's what happened. So then finally, it was like, get the downspout, that curve off, and I took it off. Um, and then I realized, wait a minute, only the rest of the tail was stuck in that curve. And
It's
then,
up there.
okay, now I'm like, okay, the iguana is further up. And I was just like, all right, I think I can deal with this. But I kept taking breaks. I kept coming back into the garage and like regrouping, looking at the chat a little bit.
Yeah.
And then when I went back out, y'all, that piece of the foot, I posted the video, that one highlight. I posted one highlight already. And that piece of the foot was hanging down.
Wow.
Let me tell y'all, some folks don't know this about me, but I can curse. I curse a lot. I do not curse in my live stream, but I dropped a lot of F bombs when I saw that leg.
It was scary looking. It
And
was.
I was done.
And when
I
it
was like,
came out, I jumped from the screen because you moved the camera. I jumped. I was like, "What just happened?" You
and
plopped down.
people in the room were like, we were screaming. But I had to set it up because I had to close the garage door and make sure I was coming around. I had to make sure I had the 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 tripod in my hand so that as soon as if it came out and started running, I could run into. Anyway, I took a broom and once the legs started coming down, I was like, man, we gotta get this thing out because it's going to die in there. It would have had to be taken care of anyway.
Yeah.
So I took a broom and started pushing it, but even though I took off the downspout, it was still. Someone said push it out of the weed.
Said that iguana was crazy.
Frank.
You know Frank, here because of you.
Frank was in my life today.
Look, okay, wait. First of all, Frank, you had over 40 people in that live. I mean, I was like, "What in the world?" you need to find wild animal videos and live streams to do.
So honestly, it was interesting because there were a number of people in the live, but a good number of them are people that come into my room. Maybe not at all the time,
Okay.
but like Frank was there earlier when I was printing. Frank, I think you left and then you came back and saw the iguana stuff. Anyway,
You said you need to go to the pet store. Just go to the pet store and do your live stream.
I think the nudging, once I pushed the spout out of the way, I think the iguana, wherever the iguana was stuck,
that helped
the
it.
change in the pressure probably also of
well, it had leverage from like
it
being able to touch
leverage.
that
And
spout.
once you saw that leg come out, I was freaked out, but I also was like, come on, I'm way too close. We gotta do this. So I felt a lot of pressure from the chat. I didn't mind though. I'm actually very glad I did it because it would have had to be dealt with in some way, shape, or form. Like everybody keeps saying, you have to call animal control, and I was like, oh, for the iguana, they're gonna laugh at me, like.
I'm sure they get calls like that all the time.
I know, but I was thinking in my head that this is something I can do. Come on,
Okay,
So
gotcha.
anyway, I'm glad I got the iguana out, y'all, and it was a riot. It definitely was hilarious. So yeah,
it was fun times. You definitely need to think about how do you recreate the iguana experience when you go live on location somewhere. But it was fun watching.
Well,
Kim said I laughed so hard. I was like laughing too. I was like, no, you didn't manifest this iguana.
I sure did, and so now it was requested in my room that I do an iguana print, so I probably will. But I still have to draw iguanas, y'all. We agreed that I was going to draw. I think we agreed I was at least going to draw 2 iguanas. So it's still. I have a live tonight where the plan was I was planning on continuing my iguana drawing tonight before this all happened anyway. So
wow.
I'm gonna try to post some more iguana videos before I go on my live at 7.
Okay.
And since I'm drawing iguanas, maybe I don't know. But it was entertaining for sure.
Alamo said he was coming by to make sure you got an accurate depiction. Now, now that you've seen the iguana, are you going to change your photo in real life? No.
No, the ones I picked. Well, maybe I'll take a screenshot of this one because it was hanging out too for a little bit after it came out.
It did. It
It was
did.
scared.
You don't know where it went then, huh?
I went back inside,
Well,
and
I
then I
saw
went.
that. You don't have like ring cameras. You don't see where it caught up
I
to.
have a ring camera right above, and guess what? The battery is dead.
Oh wow.
And I don't have the solar thing, and it's not a wired one. So it would have been nice if I had all that footage of me filming while, but
Yeah.
no.
Alamo said make his tail longer. From the real life iguana, he had a longer tail. So
Yeah.
when you do it, just
My
exaggerate
mom,
the tail.
my mom, I had the door. I didn't even realize when I came back after I got off the live, my door was open slightly. It was like only 2 inches. And my mom said, "Well, maybe it's in the house." I was like, "The iguana is not in the
Oh
house,
wow.
lady."
I don't
She
know.
was like, "Maybe you ran into the house." I was like, "The door to the house from the garage was closed."
Okay.
And also, like my front door was open, but it was like only 2 inches. If an iguana came in, it couldn't fit in that space.
Okay.
And unfortunately, there are two cats in my home.
Okay.
There would have been a tussle with the cats and the iguana if the iguana came into the house.
All
So
right.
no.
All right.
So I'll never say that I don't see iguanas as much anymore.
Okay.
I definitely was rethinking living in Florida. I gotta tell y'all that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you guys get that in South Florida all the time, the iguanas and stuff. That is part of how you guys operate with the iguanas in the trees and all that stuff too. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Like my friend is really afraid of them, so I sent her the video that I just posted, and of course it freaked her out. But her son loves them,
Mm.
and so the iguanas that have dropped out of the tree in the last couple of weeks where we had the cold, he's brought a few to the door. Like, I want this to be my pet.
Oh.
Not all the time.
My bad. Oh.
No iguana pets.
Thank you.
But yeah.
But it was fun. It was fun watching it. Seriously, it was like watching like this what's gonna happen. The anticipation was like unreal. So that was pretty cool to see it. No, seriously, you got to go back and watch it. We were all like on pins and needles watching, trying to figure out what's gonna happen with this iguana. So
1,882 comments in that live.
wow, yeah, it was fun. It was definitely a fun
That
experience.
was wild. So
Well, good job, friend. Saving the iguana. That was the you are a lifesaver. That iguana needed you. Thank you so much,
yeah,
y'all.
that iguana needed me. Now I have a story to tell. I manifested the iguana.
Yes, it needed you. So you did a great job. A good deed for the day.
Indeed.
All right,
All
friend.
right.
Appreciate you.
Bye,
Bye bye.
everyone.
So yeah, thank you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you for that. Toothache took me out for a while. Oh, hope you feel better, Shar. Hopefully you are better. Friend, I think I might have to get some dental work done too. So I know what it's like. I can definitely relate to that. So take care, friend. Take care of your toothache. I'm sure it's hopefully you getting it fixed. Um, thank you all for being here. TikTok did give me the flash goal. If you don't mind supporting that flash goal, I would appreciate it. Yep, gotta have it taken out Monday, but working on it. Okay. Okay, well be careful, friends. Be safe. Thank you all for supporting the flash goals. So we do have that going on. I think we need two more. Thank you so much, everybody. So yeah, Leanne had a very entertaining live. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate the press path. So I appreciate you all coming through. Leanne had a very entertaining live. I was live, Leanne. I didn't say this, but I was looking at it on the other camera. And it got to the point Trisha T was like, Doc, this whole iguana situation. she's trying to figure out what to do. And I was like, yeah. I was like, you know what? Let me just end the live. We're gonna go over there and watch her wrestle the iguana. So I ended up ending early because I was like, let me go see what's happening over here with this iguana. But no, it was scary when it came out and it plopped out. I was like, ooh, that was scary. TikTok said they want entertainment. I know. I told y'all. I told y'all. For real. I told y'all. TikTok said, hey, we need to have entertaining battles, entertaining live streams with animals, entertaining music and entertainment, all the singing and dancing. TikTok said entertainment. Okay, so you brought the entertainment friend with that iguana. Um, it was scary. It was scary and hilarious. It was, and you did curse a little bit. So go back and listen to your recording. You did curse. He was cursing a little bit. Yeah, when you brought up the broomstick, she was cussing y'all. She was. So it was fun. It was fun watching it because we all were like on pins and needles, and then see his little dangling legs. You said join you live at 8 p.m. Eastern. You know what? Coach Jessie is doing her 50th birthday battle at that same time, friend. She is doing a battle at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. LYI gives the people what they want. Y'all do. We do. We do. We do. She gave the iguana though. She gave us that iguana today. So thank you for that. You said that's right. It's okay. I will be on for a while. You'll be on for a while. Okay, friend. So Shar, put that in the chat. Everybody put your live times in the chat if you don't mind. Like 2 hours. You're gonna be there for 2 hours. Okay, friend. And everybody else, if you guys are going live, put that in there. And like I said, I know we have two battles happening tonight. It was an event that won't be forgotten for a long time. It won't be. So do your iguana pictures. The duck was in here earlier asking about you, doing duck footage. So, so just know that you got many animals in South Florida that you can do real life adventures and footage with. Okay. You said it won't be the same. You said I used to have iguanas. You did, Shar. Well, Leanne had a iguana stuck in her gutter. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate the support. Appreciate everybody coming through. And we did get that flash goal. So I appreciate the support. And so before Leanne came in, I was telling you guys I did the thing. I did it. Okay? I did do it. Leanne done it as well. So I can't wait to see what my next your next AI summary looks like. Oh, it's gonna talk. My AI summary gonna talk about iguanas because of you. So we both gonna be talking about iguanas. Central Florida, we just had the little lizards. We just had little lizards. That's it. Well, I thought it was a little lizard, but then I saw it. I was like, no, that's literally a iguana. Okay, it was an iguana all day long. So yeah, so we're gonna have a summary that talks about iguanas because of Leanne and this live stream, but it's all good. Um, Coach Rhonda, you're 8 p.m. Eastern too. I can stall a few minutes just to try to support the battle first. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good, friend. However you want to do it. I mean, you guys, everybody has their lives, so I don't say what you should do, but somebody battling at 7 p.m. Coach Jessie is battling. She's doing her birthday battle tonight, and then Lisa Bailey, she's doing a 9:30 battle Eastern, 9:30 Eastern. She's doing a battle as well. I have two accounts I will visit from there. Okay, sounds good. So yeah, I said I did the thing because I am. Jennifer, you said your next live is 8 p.m. Central. 8 p.m. Central is 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, perfect, friend. Um, I uninstalled and reinstalled my app. I did do that today. So I uninstalled and reinstalled today. So I did that earlier, and I was kind of talking through the process. It was pretty painless. It wasn't any issue. It went right back to the app. I didn't have to put the password in. I didn't have to do anything. Just went back to it. So you said tomorrow with a question mark. Kim, what was that representing, friend? I missed it. What was tomorrow for? I missed it. Um, Coach Jessie is today. If you're asking about Coach Jessie, it's today, tonight at 7 p.m. Central. So it's tonight. Yep. So her birthday is actually today, and she's doing a battle today. I think that's what you're asking. That's what tomorrow meant. Um, Leanne, you said 7 p.m. Eastern. She's doing drawing iguanas. I'll use one of my other accounts for the Jesse battle. Okay, there we go. And then Coach Rhonda was tomorrow. I might have missed that. Let me see. I might have missed it. Um, oh, Coach Rhonda was tonight too. But no, you're asking about Coach Rhonda and you. Okay, you and I, Coach Rhonda, definitely get with Kim Love Jones. Yeah, so that's what she wants. She wants to see if you guys want to co-host together. So I think that's what she's asking. Um, Share her live if you can. Share who's live. Charmaine, who are you talking about? Coach Jesse. Coach Jesse, did you do a live event? Let me know. I did throw Lisa. She did a live event, and I did put that in all the group chats for everybody. So you guys can register for Lisa's, and then the birthday battle for Coach Jesse. Did you do a live event, friend? You said yes, ma'am. Where? Did you send it? Where'd you send it? I missed it. For the birthday battle. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can find it on my other account real quick. Um, so yeah, so I was sharing with you guys. I did uninstall and reinstall my app, so keep that in mind if you guys are looking um, to make sure you have all the features. I have to tell you, I don't know yet. The jury's still out on what did it do. I think it did a little something. We'll see. But at the end of the day, I still don't have all of, hi Brown Eyes, thank you for the follow. I still don't have the 3 goal feature. I don't have that yet. Maybe it'll come, you know, in the next day or two as an update. When I went in there, I didn't send it in the group. You didn't send it in the group. Who did you send it to? Did you send it to me directly? I don't see it. Mm-mm. No, you didn't send it to me either. So it came a day after my oh, it came the next day. Okay, perfect. Hey, Melina Collins, how you doing, friend? So okay, that's good to know, Leanne. Leanne said it didn't come immediately. It came the next day. She was able to get it. Um, and so just know I uninstalled and reinstalled. It did take me through some other features and kind of, you know, how it will have the different little messages that says now you can look at Skill Live rewards. And then when I clicked to go live, it said it had the virtual gift policy where I had to accept that. So there's some things that it'll do almost as if it's, you know, starting over and saying the little messages as if you're a new account, stuff that you've seen before. So it did do that. When I went in to uninstall and reinstall, it was an update in there. So there is a TikTok update out there. Okay. I want to say that I hadn't looked earlier in the week. I think the last time I had checked might have been Monday. So now we're on Thursday. So between Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, a new update has come in. Okay. I did a door wreath live this morning. Hey Jennifer, please use verbiage if possible with door wreath, finish it. What you mean verbiage for that? I have to say I just said it, friend. Is that what you meant? Let me know if that's what you meant. I have never updated my account. Oh, Kim, yeah, definitely update. Yeah. Um, you're saying you never did. Huh. Um, Interesting. Yeah, I think you definitely want to go in and do some updates. What do you think? You think it's automatically updating? It could be. Do you have an Android or iPhone? Um, it could be automatically updating. I've known people say that it automatically updates for them. But I did. Yes, you may have the auto updates. Yeah, Android. Okay. I think most of the people I say that to seem to be Android people. Oh, what is that? Look at you. That was a Valentine's Day cake. Oh, that was cute. Oh my gosh, that was super cute. You said every week there is an update. It must be. I'm going to say it feels that way. It must be true. And I had not been paying attention to all the updates that happen every week. So, but it's definitely in the last 3 weeks I've seen updates come through. Nika Grace, thank you for that. That warmed my heart with the Valentine's Day cake, friend. Thank you so much for that. That was very lovely. Thank you for sharing that cake with me. Disaster Drama Queen, thank you for being here as well. Appreciate the support. You said I missed it. Yeah, it was decorated. It was very actually very slowly done. So I love that because TikTok usually goes through the gifts so quickly. Moonflower Mama, hi, new here. Thank you for being here, friend. He said, Mom, member of Book Devouring Horde. Is that it? Vote Blue Book Talk Knitter. Hello, friend. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Leon Cake. That's who was Leon's Valentine's Day cake. That was super cute. You said, I finished the wreath. You finished the wreath. Okay. You finished the wreath that you made today in your live today. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, thank you so much for that. Appreciate the support, friends. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. So we're gonna see if the two campaigns I put out there for you all actually gets accepted quickly. I think I'm gonna end up having to push it out a couple more days, which is unfortunate, but I'm going to try my best to kind of stay in front of this. So there was a campaign that I did just for my creators that are like at the first milestone of 100K diamonds, 100,000 diamonds, and then we have another campaign for people who are trying to get 200 plus 200,000 plus diamonds. And so those two campaigns, so it's like a 2 week push. So we're trying to see and get you guys in the habit of pushing, and these last couple of weeks. And so that's why I knew I was going to do this. That's why I call it the Love and Hustle campaign, because we're loving on each other. It's Valentine's Day. We are building our communities, but we're going to hustle a little bit too. we're going to move fast. We're going to move very fast. Campaigns are where? So campaigns. So a couple things. Hey, Janine. Couple things. Campaigns are listed here when you're in the live, and it's also when you go to the live home screen. And let me know, Moonflower, do you have live access yet? Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Janine. Let me know if you have live access. You may be a little early. Well, no, you probably have it. With 50 followers, you typically get it. But if you don't have it, then it's probably a little early. But campaigns are on the live center, and then when you're in your live, you see them here. Okay. Thanks for visiting my live last night. You're so welcome, friend. I appreciate it. It was helpful to see your live, and you battled yesterday. So congratulations, friend. No, I wish I want to. Oh, you. No, I wish I want to knit. Okay. Oh, I thought it was 1,000. No, no. Have you tried to see if you have live access yet? Take a look. You have a level 19 box. So your box is not showing. I'm wondering why it's not grayed out when you click your photo. So I'm not sure. Not sure why it's not showing. Um, yes, Janine said happy birthday. So did you guys know it is Coach Jessie's birthday? She turned the big 50 today. So she is celebrating that major milestone birthday. So happy birthday again, friend. Um, so with that, check to see if you have live access. You're gonna have to do a photo ID, and then you would just go live and start knitting, and then participating in campaigns and other activities. So that's a good one. Nope, I haven't tried it since I first started knitting last winter. So you've grown in your followers. You probably didn't have it back then. You probably have it now. So I would say check and see. Happy birthday. Yes, throw some birthday stickers in the chat. We do have the happy birthday stickers out there. Um, Let me know if you guys have any questions. So I was sharing a couple things. So um, when it comes to the campaigns, we're going to see if they get approved in time. We'll see. And if they do, we'll have two campaigns that are going to launch for you guys. One is for our people who don't have 100,000 diamonds as of yet. You haven't had a month where you received 100,000 diamonds. And so the goal is for you to get 100,000 diamonds in 1 month. And so many of you are halfway there. So several of you are very close. So really thinking strategically about the next 2 weeks, like how do you get there, is going to be really important. Thank you for the stickers. I see you, friend. I appreciate the stickers coming through. Them birthday stickers. Appreciate everybody coming through. Thank you for the support. Let me know if you have any questions. Good evening. How you doing, Coach Chantel? Appreciate the support as well. Yeah, I'll try this weekend then. Okay, awesome. So hopefully it works. Hey, Per Book Mom, how are you, friend? Thank you, everyone. I love you all. Appreciate your friend. Yes. So Coach Jessie, she's going live today. She's going to be battling at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Lisa Bailey is battling tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So she'll be battling as well. And then we got a host of people going live. Um, Jennifer, you're going live at 8 p.m. Central. Coach Rhonda's going live and Shar are going live at 8 p.m. Eastern. They'll probably, adjust, make a slight adjustment for the battle, but they're going live. And then who else is going live tonight? So put that in the chat as well. I'm gonna be out in these streets, so hopefully I got you guys all right. Hey, Financial Wellness, how you doing, Rochelle? Thank you so much for being here. Miss K Latte, thank you for coming in as well. Everybody coming in, we talk all things going live. So I appreciate you all joining. Thank you so much. So I was sharing a couple updates. Hey, reading sprints at 9 p.m. Eastern. That's Per Mom Bookshops. Thank you so much, Per Mom. And she has a big, beautiful cat that will come in her live window, in the screen all the time. So super cute. So Per Mom Bookshops. And what I share with you guys, so pay attention to your app and how it's performing. We'll see how my app goes up and down. We'll see how things go. You all see at least you all see it at least once, huh? I love it. Me at 8, you're doing 8 p.m. Financial Wellness. You're doing yours at 8 p.m. Eastern on my main account, Rochelle22. All right, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you, Moonflower, for the follow. I appreciate that as well. Those who are coming in, I appreciate the support. Thank you for that. Heart Puffs. Going live at 7 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, Coach Chantel. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Financial, for the roses. Appreciate the support, everybody. So I uninstalled and reinstalled my app. So I said this earlier in the week. I said, was it earlier this week? It might have been like last week too. I've been saying this for a couple days. Thank you for the populars. Couple things you want to pay attention to. So this is coming from my TikTok point of contact for the agency. She said, first thing you want to do is make sure you have the latest update to your phone. So your operating system, I have an iPhone, so I use the iOS, that update that they have. I don't know what number they're on. They're probably like almost in the 30s. But those updates, you want to make sure you have the latest updates. So if you're a person that puts it off or your phone isn't on Wi-Fi in the middle of the night and it doesn't do the update, make sure you get that update done. So you want to make sure you have the latest update on your phone. That's the first thing she said to do. I don't know what it is for Androids with your operating system, but make sure you go through that and have the latest. The next thing she said to do is to make sure you have the latest update for TikTok. Now, when I went to do the update today, it was there. There's an update in there. Okay, so if you have not checked for this week, thank you so much for the mini star. Appreciate you, friend. If you have not checked for an update this week, there's an update in there. Okay, so check for your updates. Okay, so appreciate it, friend. Oh, look at you. You have the GOP one. You updated it. I like that. Um, you said another one. Yes. Yep. There was another one for this week. I don't know when it popped up. I think I checked on Monday and it wasn't there. So it came either Tuesday or Wednesday. One of those 2 days, the update popped up. Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Today too. So there is an update there. Okay. So check to see if you have the latest version. Okay. Make sure you have the latest version. Um, it wasn't there when I updated the app on Tuesdays. Okay, so it came in the last 24 hours or so. Okay, so so go in and check for the latest update. What I tell people is to not. Okay, when she so Leanne reinstalled too. So I'm gonna get to that one next because that's the next thing she said to do. So when you go do the update, it typically will say open. I don't press open. I press the name of TikTok. I press TikTok's name or the symbol for TikTok, and then it takes me to the TikTok page, the screen for the app update for TikTok only. And there is where you want to see if it says update or if it just says open. If it says open, that's fine. It's not an update there. But if it says update, click the update. So that's where the update usually will sit. So make sure you update the app. The third thing she shared to do is that you uninstall and reinstall the app back. So you actually go to the app on your phone. If you hold it down, it will give you the option to remove the app. And that's what I did. I removed the app today. And then she says, turn your phone off and on. So I turned my phone off and on after I removed it. And then I went back in to the App Store and reinstalled it. Okay? So that is what you want to do. Okay. Dr. Lisa, were you able to see my message? Also, can you please put the link to your other account so I can capture? I can put the link for the other account. I did respond to your message, friend. Did you send one today? Let me know, friend. I'll put the link for the other account right now, friend. There we go. And we'll pin it. Let's see. There we go. I might have missed another message. Okay. And what did it do for you? So I feel like it's done a little bit extra today in terms of my live. It does feel like it's trying to flow a little bit. We'll see. There's no, you know, guarantee that this is going to stick, but it does feel a little bit better. I did not see, and Leanne said the same thing. It took a couple days before the three gifting came in because I don't have the three gifting option. That's a new feature that happened back in December. I never got it. Okay, so I feel like that is a piece of it. Um, Let me know. Let me ask this question. Did you guys see that I was live? Is there any change there from a viewer perspective? Like, did you guys know I was live? I didn't share out my live. I didn't do any of that. So I wonder if you guys are now knowing that I'm live, whereas maybe I wasn't visible before. When I first started the live, there was like people coming in pretty quickly. So I think that felt a little different. Checking the updates now. Okay, okay. I finally got the multi gift during my live 2 days ago. Glow, you just got it? Okay. And have you been updating your phone, Glow? Let me know if you've been doing the updates as well. Leanne said, I saw that you were live. You saw that I was live, huh? I seen you were live. Yep. Not sure I checked. So, I saw FYP. You saw FYP. Okay. Just now updating it. Okay. Interesting. You just did the update recently. So I wonder, you all, I wonder if there was something going on. I saw you were live. Okay. So I didn't share it out. I didn't send it. We started the live. Leanne said she saw we were live. So when Leanne came in, we started talking to Leanne about her lizard, her iguana experience. So it kind of happened quickly. Um, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, Nika. When I first came on, when I came back into the app, I didn't have to put my password. It went straight back to my app, which is good. Me and my live friend got the multi gifts option on the same day, weirdly enough. Did you? Oh, so it was pushed out, huh? Interesting. And you don't think neither one of you did anything differently? Um, you said I'm too chicken. I was chicken too. I was like, you know what? I thought about it. I was like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna do it. So I did it. So I will say, if you go in, I missed the animal. I was in Leanne's live this morning. You missed the animal when the lizard you was there must have been in the beginning side, and you missed the lizard, huh? Because when was the lizard, Leanne? Like the last hour or so. She was live for 3 hours, y'all. She was live for 3 whole hours, wrangling that lizard, wrangling the iguana. You said you missed it. So yeah, so um I can't say, I wonder if, if it's just visibility might be improved. That could be part of it. Lizard was there a while. It was there. Oh wow. So you think the lizard came at the beginning before you went live? Was it stuck all night, you think? The last of 3 hours, I was printing the first 2 hours. Were you? Oh, so you just didn't hear the lizard scratching at first. Or maybe it crawled up while you were live. I mean, yeah, during your live stream. Um, that was surely entertaining. We're gonna talk about that. That's gonna go into the year's highlights. Leanne and her lizard. So, um, but yeah. So Nika Grace, I don't know. Like I said, I was a little uneasy about doing it as well. Leanne had done it the other day, so we asked her. I had brought her up and asked her questions about it, just trying to figure out what to expect. But and I kid you not, I had wrote down was my little post-it. I had wrote down all my little contact information and made sure everything was on the post-it. And I was like, I'm gonna make sure I have all the information before I do it, and hopefully I can log back in. But it went straight to my account, y'all. So there was no issue there. So I think it may have approached from the other side and got stuck. while you were live. So in the beginning of your live, interesting. That's interesting. Wow. Yeah, maybe it went back that direction too. Hey, Apostle Adrian, how are you, friend? So yeah, thank you for that daily heart me. So yeah, so I'm thinking it's gonna help. So those who are uneasy about this, go ahead and do it. See what happens. You know, my live goes up and down anyway. So you know, I want you guys to at least have any kind of blockage that's happening. Maybe clear that out. So try it. You said I'm doing great. That's awesome, friend. 17K flowers agency at level 31. You are brave. Yeah, that was brave. I didn't think of it that way. Thanks, Nika. I didn't think of it that way. Thank you, Nika. Appreciate you. So I'm happy I was able to come back. I probably wouldn't have done it. If you would have done that yesterday, I probably wouldn't have done this today. If you would have done that, I'm like, oh no, I ain't uninstalling, reinstalling. What's the worry about? I know. She got me worried for no reason now. I was like, oh. He said, welcome back. So if I can do it, everybody can do it. How about that? How about we spin that? If I can do it, all of us should do it. Can you schedule a live and and press that one that out and push that out? Yes, yes, yes. You can schedule a live and share it out to your community. You can add it to your content as well. Do you know how to go to the live event and schedule it? Moonflower, let us know. Your background is very nice. Thank you, thank you. That's just a sunset lamp. That's what it's called. It's sold out of my showcase. I need to find another one similar to post. But if you want it, I do have the Zon. I got it from Zon. I do have that I can share out to folks. I keep saying I'm going to post it in school, so I will put it in school for you all, so you can get it that way. If anybody's interested, I will try it and pray the whole time while doing it. All right, there we go, friend. Why are you worried now? It was successful. I know. It was successful. We all exemplifying bravely today. We are. Leanne kicked it off. We just gonna be brave. Be brave, y'all. No, I'm going to do a practice live. I think Friday evening, if I'm allowed to do live. Okay, yes. Okay, thank you so much for being here, friends. Yes, so do a practice live. Yeah, TikTok allows you to select the practice mode. It's under settings, so you can scroll down and click practice mode, and then once you go live, you'll get in 30 seconds. You'll get a message to say, do you still want to keep practicing or go live? So you can click to keep practicing. It doesn't send you that message again, so you should be fine. When will you do a battle? When will I do a battle? You know what I was thinking? Okay, you didn't. Hold on, TikTok is giving me a puzzle. TikTok, be nice. We've been chatting up. I don't know why I got a puzzle, but there is a campaign to go international, to do a battle with somebody international. Have you guys gotten that campaign? Let me know if you guys see it at all. Anybody see it? I'm trying to see if it's in my live stream here. I don't see it. Let's see. Yeah, Find Your Match. That's what it's called. Find Your Match, the global edition. And you can so if you look up here in the campaigns, there's one that's called Find Your Match. And basically you're supposed to go like live with somebody and then do a match with them. And they could be from Australia, Latin America, or Europe. And you can find and invite people to match with you. So I was thinking about doing it. It ends on the 16th. So I'm not doing the full campaign because there's some daily missions you're supposed to do. But I figured I would do it maybe one day, maybe on Sunday, maybe not Saturday, but maybe Sunday. I'll do it. So we'll see. So I'll do one soon. I typically try to do one at least once a month. I didn't do one in January. Now that I think about it, and I should have did one for like my anniversary, but I didn't do one. It was just one of those times coming off the holidays. I was just being cognizant, and then the glitch happened. I just wanted to be a little bit more mindful of other people. If you guys wanted to battle, that was fine. I didn't put it out there, but I'll do one definitely in February. Thank you so much. Thank you for asking that, friend. Jennifer's like, when you gonna battle? So, Coach, my battle opponent has not confirmed. Ugh, I can't check it. I gotta check it on this phone. It's not on my other phone. I will send a reminder to the agency person. If the person doesn't show up, it's up to you, Lisa. If you just want to click the rings and just do a random battle person. So that's another one. You said mine's either. Ugh. All right. So I'll let them know. So once I get off, I'll let them know to confirm. Okay. But I will be on waiting. Okay. Yeah. So if you want to, like I said, if you want to click the random, especially if people are coming in your room to support it, you can click the quick invites. That's what they're called. It's the two interlocking rings, and at the top it'll say a quick invite. You said I will. Okay, you'll do a quick invite too. All right. So yeah, I'm not sure. This is an agency we've done the battles before, so I'm kind of bummed that they are not being responsive. So So the other thing I was going to tell you guys, with the app update, so make sure you turn your phone on and off. So turn your phone on and off. So if you do decide to uninstall and reinstall, I turned my phone, powered it off when I deleted the app, and then I powered it back on to add the app. So I did do that. So make sure you go through that process of like really starting your phone, shutting it down, making sure everything's cleared out. And then I said with you guys, you want to make sure that you actually do have the latest version for your phone. So you want to do that update as well. Hey, friend. Hey, something you can use. Thank you, Janine. I appreciate you both being here. I appreciate everybody coming through. Thank you all. So make sure you take a look at your app and do that as well, and uninstall and reinstall and do what you need to do. Just updated my app. It was there. It was there for the app update. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so they're doing a lot of updates. I mean, Leanne put it out there. I think this is a weekly thing we should be checking for. I just wish it was like a certain day of the week. Oh, thank you for that, friend. I appreciate it. I wish it was a certain day of the week that we would actually know and can really check in. Look at you, level 14, friend. Congratulations. Congratulations to that. So hopefully we will see we'll see fewer updates, but make sure you are diligently updating your phone. And then if you do uninstall and reinstall, okay, because that's what I did today, see if that helps in any kind of way. You know, that's a big deal. You want to make sure you are um, having all the different features, and maybe it will help your visibility. So we'll see. I've seen my numbers go up and down a little bit today. We've had some new friends come in. It hasn't been like a super flood of people, but maybe that is, part of helping with the visibility. Because like I said, I didn't share out my live. I got to start, and I was talking and people came in, and then all of a sudden we were talking to Leanne. So I didn't get a chance to share out my live and do some of the normal things I would do. So just kind of keep that in mind. It could very well be the fact that your phone needs to be, the app needs to be uninstalled and reinstalled. Okay. So that may be something we may need to do soon, pretty often as well. Not like a monthly basis or weekly, but maybe every quarter. You might want to consider it. Thanks for the advice. Fingers crossed I can do a live knitting session. That would be awesome. Well, good luck, friend. Definitely good luck. So you guys keep me posted. When I went in, it did not require that I had to log back in. I did not have to log back into my phone. It did not make me log back into the app. It did think for a second. It was thinking, thinking, thinking. And so I swiped the app closed. So I did swipe it. So that is something I did do. Because as I was thinking, 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 I was like, oh, what does this mean? So then I swiped it. I closed the app. You know, you can swipe it up and it kind of goes up into the, closes that way. I did that, and then I hit open again from the App Store, and then it went straight to my account. So I was nervous for like a good 10 seconds, like, oh my gosh, what's happening? And so when I closed it out and came back in, it went straight to my account. So just keep that in mind. It may be worth it to uninstall it and reinstall it. All right. Yeah, you laughing at me. I was like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? I was so nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? I wasn't thinking about the way Nika broke it down, but I did think like, oh my gosh, did I mess up? Did I mess up? So, but it went straight to my account, y'all. So just know, your it does remember for the most part. It does remember you. So it went to my account, went to my inbox. All the things were still there, and so yeah. Maybe because I reinstall apps all the time, I didn't think of losing anything. You really? Oh, okay. You didn't. You wasn't nervous at all. I was like, oh gosh. Yeah, that is it is rather brave. Now again, if your phone is needing to be upgraded, keep that in mind too, because sometimes your phone could be the problem. Like your phone needs to be upgraded. Thank you so much, Coach Rhonda. So keep that in mind as well. It could very well be your phone. Um, so update your operating system. Make sure you update the app. There is an app update out there, and then make sure that you are also turning your phone on and off. Like if you're somebody like me who doesn't shut my phone down and power it off often, I may do it like I don't know every other month. I don't do it anytime. I don't do it often. I don't do it but every 2 to 3 months. But there's some people who power their phone off weekly, if not more often than that. So if you're a person that don't power your phone off and see if that helps too. Okay. Thank you, friends, coming in. I appreciate it. So, couple things I shared earlier in my live. It was kind of a summary. So, if you missed me in the last couple of days, I was summarizing my seminar that I participated in for TikTok agencies and stuff. So, I did participate in a seminar, and they talked about some of the new things that we were joking about Leanne being an entertaining live with the iguana situation, but TikTok is trying to push for a little bit more entertainment enthusiasm when it comes to the matches, those battles, as well as they're trying to really highlight the music lives, lives where people are singing, dancing, songwriting, playing an instrument, sound healing, all those things when it involves music. They're really trying to elevate that. So this could be a great opportunity for some of you who are thinking about ways to get a little bit more viewership, especially if you have a particular instrument you play or you sing or you're playing music all the time in your live stream. This could be a really good time for it. Okay. Hey, something you use. Thank you all for sharing out the live and also liking the live. I appreciate all the support. You said I saw Soda posted. Did you? Okay, we got to check on Soda. She hearted my message. She didn't message though. She didn't message back. She hearted my message though. I was like, so we got to see. We got to check on her. If y'all hear from Soda, let me know. Um, oh, baby. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll check her message. I'll check her post. Yeah, baby. You said you talked to her? Okay. She okay? She not okay. Yeah, we gonna send her hearts. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is that's this time of the year too. Obviously life gets to life in, but this time of the year is very common to deal with it. I love her. She just needs a minute. I know the baby. Yeah. So, yeah, this time of the year sometimes can really, really take a toll on folks. So I give people a lot of grace. You said I love her too. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. She is. I got a chance to meet Soda in person, so I really do think highly of her. My sister has bad seasonal depression. Yeah, it's hard. My sister does too, actually. So it's hard, y'all. So it's hard on folks. So this time of year, you just gotta love on your people. Love on your people. Give them hugs and let them know that they matter. And it's hard, especially if there's a lot going on and life gets to life. And yeah, it's real. It is real. And so you just gotta make sure people feel supported. So she definitely is missed. You guys talked about her. I messaged her a couple times. She sent me a heart. So she heard my message. So I take that as she saw it and she felt loved from it. So hopefully things get better for her. Braids in the boots. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much. I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if there's any questions, you all. So yeah, when I went to the seminar, it was really helpful to hear TikTok's updates in terms of how people are here. The app, the app isn't going anywhere. It's not. So I think we've gotten that, we've gotten past that. Okay, hopefully we've gotten past it. The fact that, oh, what about TikTok? What's going to happen? What's the future of TikTok? It ain't going nowhere. There's too much money being made. There's too much activity going on here. From a live stream perspective, they said they gave away $1.5 billion in 2025. That's how much they've given to creators. Now, we ain't see all that. So, but as an app, they gave that away. So just think about how much they brought in. If they gave away 1.5 billion, how much did they bring in? Okay. They said they have, in terms of active creators that are going live, they have 8 million. 8 million. All right. So keep that in mind. There's 8 million. Market share that they have for live streaming alone, there's 65% of the market share. They have the majority. TikTok is the biggest live streaming platform out here. The other platforms, the Twitches, the YTs, the IGs, the FBs, the ESs are less than 10% per app. So again, yeah, 1.5 billion. B with a B. Yes. That's how much they gave away on this app. So just know it's not going anywhere. That's why there was such a great push to make sure that this deal got done. That they kept kicking the can down the road and giving it extension after extension after extension. Because the billionaires needed a hand in the cookie jar. So just know it's not going anywhere. So the question is, what you going to do about it? What's going to happen now? Let me look up what 1% of this is real quick. I heard that right. Just give me 1%. Give me a half a percent. So, I love it. This morning, a lady came into my live, said, TikTok loves my energy and consistency. There we go. I love that. I love that. That's it. Yeah, TikTok does love it. And so they win. They win. You should win too. So keep going. Keep being consistent, friends. Permon Bookshops, how you doing, friend? So keep being consistent. Keep paying attention to, how you can build your community. Hey, Mrs. Treetop. Hey, Mrs. Treetop, how you doing, friend? So I don't want you guys to miss out on all the different ways you can grow your community and be successful. So one thing I shared earlier is that you guys, I said all of us here who are in the agency or receiving agency support are special because I just told you there's 8 million people going live. Now they gave us that statistic, I think, for a couple of reasons. They didn't express this, but when you give stats, you're giving stats for a reason. So they wanted to let us know as agencies, like, hey, there's 8 million people out here that are going live. We can clock it. There's 8 million live hosts out there or people who have gone live before. Then they said within agencies, there's only 300,000 are with agencies. So again, just thinking about all the different people who are out there that still need support, but then the 300,000 people who are getting support, they're special, they're elite. These are people who understand that there's different things you can pay attention to in terms of access to the campaigns we talked about, being able to get live support, training, being able to get protection if there's something going on with your account. So they understand, you all, the majority of you in the room, understand and get it. So just know that you are in a special group of people who do have live access, but also who are also getting support with it. And I want you guys to pay attention to your growth. Thank you, Entrepreneur Heart. Those who are coming in, appreciate it. The growth that you've had in the last 6 months and the growth to come. Okay? So if you really take note of how much you've grown, how much you've learned, how much you've improved, what type of exposure you've had, the things you've done in your live stream, take note of that. All right? So I want you guys to be very, very aware of all the things that's happened, but also all the things to come. You said I didn't know that. Yes, yes. So keep that in mind. And let me say, agencies are not across all nations. So not everybody has agency access too. So when you think about being here in the U.S., having access to an agency, having this exposure, that is a good thing. This is street time. Well, thank you for the spaghetti kisses. That was cute. I was like, what in the world? That was super cute. Thank you for that. I need to go through these Valentine Day gifts. They really stepped up the game with the Valentine Day gifts. I will have to say that that was cute. They really have stepped it up. It was like, we know what, we're gonna roll this out in February. We're gonna have all the best gifts. So that was so cute. Um, and so, Mr. Treetop, let me say this, friend. Um, One thing I did today, I think you mentioned this. It was you and maybe Coach V. There was a couple other people that were mentioning I uninstalled my app and reinstalled it. So I just wanted to make sure I said that to you all, said that to you in particular, because I think you asked me about it, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe I'm thinking of Coach V. My live today was all about Black love. Appreciate your friend. Thank you for that. Thank you for loving on me. I appreciate it. Hey, Flourish. So keep that in mind. I did uninstall and reinstall it, so it was painless for the most part. I was like 10 seconds. I was sweating for about 10 seconds, but it worked out, okay? So I just want to share that with you all, just in case you guys are considering it, nervous about it, want to know what happened. I feel like it's a little bit better, but we'll see. They're awesome. You can vote on some and can unlock others. Really. Hey, how you doing, Wealthy Habits? Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for being here. I didn't, and mine came on, and it's on automatically. What you mean you didn't do what? I didn't. You didn't uninstall. Um, oh, you're saying the updates, your updates, because there is an update too. There is an update today. You said you didn't uninstall. Okay. Yeah, I uninstalled and reinstalled it. Thank you for the popular. I appreciate it, friend. Yeah, and there are updates today, so keep that in mind. If you guys didn't go back there and check for the latest update on the app, so go do that as well. And I don't know if you guys notice I'm doing this. There's different people who are coming and going, so I always want to make sure I repeat myself, and so I've been doing that a little bit more lately because I know some of the information I'm sharing. I want to make sure people are hearing, and then I do an update in the 10 o'clock, the 4 o'clock. So I try my best to repeat it a little bit. I say that again as you guys have different people coming in your live stream. You might want to get in the habit of just kind of recapping and stuff. So that's what I did. That's what I'm doing too. So yeah, you said it was a great live. That was your live today. The 3 gifts finally showed up for me. Ugh, another update. Yes. So you finally got the. When am I gonna get my 3 gifts, y'all? Hopefully I get it today. Hopefully it comes in today or tomorrow. I'm side-eyeing TikTok. I'm doing a real big side out. You said tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you. Leanne would know. You draw pictures of iguanas and they show up. So I feel you, friend. Tomorrow's my day. So we'll see. Um, but yeah, so with that, you laughing at me. But yeah, that was really that. Seriously, that was huge, friend. She drew a picture of an iguana, and then the very next day, it showed up in her live stream, like or showed up in her house, in her gutter, for the live stream. You said tomorrow with a lizard. That's what's gonna pop up tomorrow with a lizard. I just talked about iguanas are not in Orlando. I'm gonna have an iguana outside my door when I wake up in the morning when I take my son to school. Like, where did this iguana come from? So, but yeah, so we'll see. Um, but yeah, so make sure you guys do the update to your app. What was I saying? I shared the statistics about what's happening with TikTok. So I think that was the majority of them. Now I have to make them my spirit animal. You said to make it your spirit animal. I guess you need to be coming up with the lottery numbers. That's what you need to be coming up with. If that's what you wanna, if that's what you wanna manifest some numbers, friend. Okay, and then share the numbers. Tell us what the numbers are. Okay. If you're gonna be dreaming of animals, tell the animal to tell you the numbers. Come if you gotta dream it, tell us what the animal dreamt. All right. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious, y'all. So if y'all missed it, Leanne did come up today. She had this iguana. You said true. That is funny. You said that. I hit the number on Tuesday. What? What? Oh wow. What was your? Tell us your numbers too. You hit numbers. That iguana is going to go viral and turn into money. That's true. Put the iguana out there. People love the iguana. The iguana was loved today. They love that. You said I'm editing videos now. Your mom's birthday. Wow, that's awesome, Mrs. Treetime. Look at you. Oh wow, yes, the iguana. I love that. I Yeah, so I have not had numbers. I need to pay attention to numbers. Um, I went to, oh gosh, Awakening Phoenix. If you guys get a chance, she's in the agency. The original Aboriginal is live right now. She does the tarot readings, but Awakening Phoenix, she does it as well. And I sat in on her live. I was popping around visiting different people yesterday, and so she was live for a long time, and she gave me a reading, and I'm still processing her reading because there was a couple incidences today that I could easily point to parts of her reading and what was shared being part of it. So you know how you have something like that happens, it's like, oh gosh, was her reading true? I'm just gonna say I'm processing it, but I think what she said did come true. So I need to. She gave me some numbers, so I need to go back and look at her numbers and see if they come up in the lottery today too, because I probably should have played them. But what she said was kind of interesting. So anyway, I say that to you all as you guys. We were talking about lotto and stuff, but I usually don't process and like unpack that too much. I kind of let it sit on the shelf in my head and that's it. But what she shared, it was kind of interesting. So just want to say that to you all. Um, Thank you all who are coming in. If you guys get a chance, so definitely connect with some people if you're interested in that type of stuff. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I am going to stay on a little bit longer. I do have a 6:30 meeting, and let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm gonna get off shortly. I'll probably stay on for another 15 minutes or so. You said play them numbers. I'm gonna look at her numbers too. I'm gonna go back and look and see because I may need to play those numbers for real. Yeah, she gave a whole thorough reading. She gave numbers. She gave animals. She didn't give. Did she give a? She didn't give iguana. Did she give iguana? I need to go back and ask her. Yeah, I don't think it was an iguana. I don't think it was. I'm gonna go back and ask. One of them. No, I don't think it was. For some reason, the first one I missed, so I have to go back and ask her. I think it might have been iguana. That's why I feel like it said no lizards. I don't think it was lizards she talked about. She talked about some animals though. But yeah, it was actually a pretty good reading. But like I said, I normally don't like internalize it too much, but just so happened a couple things she said came to light somewhat today. So just interesting, just an interesting approach. Um, Thank you all for being here. I appreciate everybody coming in. Anybody else going live today? You guys, thanks for the taps, thanks for the shares. Everyone coming in supporting the live, I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm gonna get off at 6 because I do have a 6:30. You said me, Nika Grace. What time are you going live, friend? What's your Nika? Have you settled on a regular live schedule yet, or no? I know you were traveling this past weekend rather. But are you on a regular schedule? And anybody else? We know Coach Jessie. She's doing a birthday live. She is 50 today. She's going live and doing a birthday battle today as well, at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Um, Pushing it back until right after Jesse's battle. Okay, gotcha. So you'll probably be live closer to like 9 Eastern. Okay. Um, I'm live tonight at 6 p.m. Central. 6 p.m. Central. Okay, so 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. We got Coach Jesse at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. We got Jennifer, who was live at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. And then we got our Easter Coast folks. Kim Love Jones is 7 p.m. Eastern. We got um, Coach Rhonda and Charmaine are both going to be 8 p.m. Eastern. Did I get everybody? Who did I miss? Nicole Speaks, you're at 9 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern. Nicole Speaks, hi friend. What you tell us more about your live stream? What you gonna tell? What you talking about in your live? And then Nika Grace, you said immediately after dropping a gift and going live. Okay, so Nika Grace, you'll probably be live closer to 8:30, 8:15, 8:30 Eastern, maybe 8:15 Eastern. I think that's what she's saying. So, you said driving. Oh, you're driving right now. I'm assuming that's what you're saying. So, So anybody else, let me know if I missed anybody. I was trying to, and then, oh, I'm sorry, I did miss somebody. Lisa Bailey. Lisa Bailey is doing a battle tonight. She's doing a battle tonight at 9:30. 9:30 p.m. Eastern. 9:30 is Lisa Bailey. So that's the other person I missed. So I just want to make sure I said everybody. Um, and if you guys are going live, let us know so you can put that in the chat and keep us posted on how it's going too for you. And like I said, I did uninstall and reinstall my app, so it was something I was nervous about, but it worked out. So I don't want to say it didn't work out. It did work out. And if you feel like you need to do it, go ahead and do it. It ain't gonna hurt anything, I don't think. Just make sure you write down your password, write down your if you have the two-step authentication already set up, write down that phone number, the email, the things that are part of your your app recovery or the account recovery. So make sure you just have that. I went to my account settings first and then I wrote that stuff down. I was just trying to make sure I had everything covered just in case it didn't work out. Okay, but it did. So I just say that it did. I don't want you guys to be nervous about it, but I think it is helping a little bit with that reset. So it is important that you guys take a look at that if it is something you're kind of figuring out should you do it or not. Um, and then I would say make sure you have the latest update. So I did do an update too. So the update happened as well as updating, uninstalling, reinstalling my app. So we'll see. You know, TikTok obviously is gonna TikTok every now and then, but make sure you are, you know, trying your best to have the latest information, the latest updates. Your phone has to be updated too, so we'll have the latest operating system for your phone as well. And then hopefully you'll come live. And then as people are coming into your live, they're connecting with you. So you gotta make sure you retain them. You gotta make sure you keep them. People are coming for you, so make sure you're being, you know, you have an entertaining, engaging live for folks. My newbies, if I missed any of you guys, feel free to go in the chat and say hi. I'm new, so we can say hello to you. Like I said, I'm happy to answer any questions. If you have not been here in a while, say hello as well, so we can say hi back to you. And then, like I said, if you are going live and you're one of my people in the agency, feel free to put that in the chat too, that you're going live and saying hello also. This is all about growth, so you got to be focused on growing. We do have a couple campaigns that I did put out there. We'll see if they get approved in time before I have to redo them. And if it doesn't get approved in time, I may have to push it out to like Sunday. I wanted it for Saturday, but I may have to give it a good 24 hours before, or 48 hours before it gets approved. So just keep that in mind. One campaign is to help creators get 100K diamonds with these last 2 weeks, and the other one is for 200K. So we'll see if we can make some strides with our live streams. I had so many marriage proposals last night. It wasn't funny. Oh wow. Oh wow. What were you doing in your live, friend? Oh my gosh. What, just people coming in and say hello? Wow. And will you marry me? So yeah, you were international as well. That's how I am on the YT. I'm usually international, and I have a lot of people from all over the world come in my live. So yeah, yes, I can relate to that. But not so much on TikTok. You said nice. Kim Love Jones said that's nice. He said, oh wow. I know. I don't know what to say about it. Were you happy with the proposals? Let me know if it was nice. I know for me, I'm like, look here, y'all. I'm married. I don't have time to be playing games. So I love it. Hey, Miss K Latte. Instead, I love you. I, I'm really. I'm like, really? Well, that's good though. They were kind. They could have been mean and trolling. I've had the trolls come through here before too. No, not looking. You're not looking to get married. Okay. He said, I'm not looking for that. Your meeting is 6 p.m. Eastern. Oh, I forgot about that one. Okay, I do need to go. Service Plus, so that you guys know, Service Plus does have what they'll do. If you guys start clicking around and sharing Service Plus, you'll start getting some of the notifications for Service Plus. When you get those notifications, take a look at them and scroll down, because at the bottom of one of them it says join our Discord. And I clicked it to join their Discord. And they have a meeting that's happening tonight. So that's what Coach Jesse is talking about. Is it 6? It's 6 p.m. Eastern. So I'm going to take a look and see if I get the link, because the link wasn't working earlier for me to register. So hopefully it works when I go into it. Um, so keep that in mind. If you want to join their Discord, if you want to learn more about Service Plus, you can do that. So that's out there for you all. Okay. Let me know if there's any questions about that. And then you said it will. Okay, it'll go to it. Okay. Um, let me know if there's any questions about that. I'm going to get off. Um, and so I'm about to get off now. So any last minute questions, I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. I am going to join that meeting shortly now. I'm not going to stay on the whole time because I do have a 6:30 meeting too. So I'll join that meeting then, and I can bring some information back if there's any other information about Service Plus we need to know and be aware of. But I'll bring that back for us to talk about. All right, dear friends, appreciate everybody. Make sure you grab your points if you have any points to grab. Headlines, news today, rich people cannot pay their debts, loans, or car notes. All right. Hey, Grace, how are you, friend? Hello. Make sure you guys clear up your points. Thank you for being here, Grace. Update your goal. Thank you so much, Mrs. Treetop. I appreciate your friend. Appreciate that. And make sure you guys claim any points. And thank you all for being here. Thank you for the watching, the sharing, the likes. Appreciate all the support. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I will be back tomorrow at 10 and 4 tomorrow. So you guys take care. All right. Bye bye, Grace. Take care. Bye bye, friend. All right, friend. Take care. Thank you all for being here.